Following the release of her 1970 debut album Come to My Garden, Minnie Riperton gave birth to her second child in 1972, a daughter this time. Though the singer wasn't pursuing music full-time during this season of her life, Riperton's greatest success would arrive shortly, following a deal with Epic Records and a collaboration with one of the most important recording artists of all time. On May 24, 1974, the soulful singer with an otherworldly 5-octave vocal range released her sophomore LP, Perfect Angel. The record, which was produced by Stevie Wonder and Riperton's husband, Richard Rudolph, features the third single, Lovin' You, which Mr. and Mrs. Rudolph wrote together. The song reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, roughly a year after the album was released. Though the track's lyrics are primarily dedicated to her husband, their daughter receives a shout-out at the end of the album version. In fact, the melody was originally a lullaby for their child, Maya Rudolph. The future Saturday Night Live cast member would gain more respect for her parents' creative pursuits when A Tribe Called Quest's 1991 song, Check the Rhyme, sampled Riperton's track, Baby This Love I Have. Quote, "I felt so cool because it was a band that I liked and they thought that my parents were cool," Rudolph said on a 2024 podcast episode of Q with Tom Power. 3 years after the hit rap song was released, an alternative rock mainstay would drop its debut album, Weezer's first self-titled record, that's better known as the Blue Album. Led by frontman Rivers Cuomo's outstanding melody writing, the classic 1994 album features the charmingly distinctive falsetto backing vocals from Weezer's original bassist, Matt Sharp. When Cuomo took a break from the band to attend Harvard and to work on songwriting, Sharp set his focus on the group he'd started earlier that year, The Rentals. Following the release of the band's debut album, Return of the Rentals, they would add new college graduate Maya Rudolph as one of their keyboard players. Quote, "I got the gig because my girlfriends from high school, Rachel and Petra Hayden, were already in a band called That Dog, and they couldn't go on tour. So Rachel said, call my friend Maya. I was in a band in college, but it was a hobby," she told The New Yorker in 2024. The Rentals would tour with Alanis Morissette, who the band spent Thanksgiving with in 1995, during the height of the Canadian rocker's fame. The following year, they'd support Blur and Red Hot Chili Peppers on separate tours. Although she referred to the band as Matt's project and described herself as a touring member, Maya would still go on to provide additional vocals on their follow-up album, 7 More Minutes, in 1999. A year after Sharp left Weezer. By the new millennium, the actress was focused on comedy, joining the cast of Saturday Night Live in 2000, after her time with the Rentals was finished. Quote, "It was sort of over. Like I said, I was just hired to tour. I think I've always kept the music part of my life alive, but I've never pursued it," end quote. Her ties to music since then have primarily been comedy-focused, but not always. In 2012, she and singer-songwriter Gretchen Lieberum formed the Prince tribute band Princess. The two best friends met during college at the University of California, Santa Cruz. Lieberum would go on to release her debut album in 1999, with other releases that followed. Quote, "Everybody has their heroes, and he was mine," Maya said in 2016, shortly after the passing of Prince. "He's electric, he's magical, he was music," end quote. As a cast member, Rudolph played Beyoncé alongside Fred Armisen's portrayal of the Purple Rain musician and SNL's Prince Show sketches. And when she has returned to host Saturday Night Live, the actress recreated her late mother's album covers for the show's famous bumpers that signify the beginning or end of a commercial break. For SoundwardCentral.com, I'm Ben Province. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.